See, special tips for everyone, for me also, for you also, for everyone. Okay. Most of the time, whenever you talk with someone over phone, okay, a person is a speaker, a person is listener. One will be a speaker, one will be listener at the same time. Suppose a speaker said something, listener has not listened. Maybe sometime listener will speak and a speaker will become as a listener. So suppose a speaker spoke something, listener has not listened, right? Then how to request? How to request to repeat the same thing? You have already experienced. Let's try tomorrow. Okay. You talk with someone over phone, unknown people, not known people, unknown people. Talk over phone. Suppose you said something and that person has not captured that. See how they are expressing. They will say, sorry. No, they will say, sorry. It's look like the Hitler. Understood or not? What is that? A person has spoke something and the person has not listened. So it is your duty to request them in the which manner? Polite manner. Even customer care people also. Whenever many bank people will call me, many HR will call me, many company people will call me. Suppose while talking, I said something, they have not listened. Then the next word will come, I'm sorry. That is not the way to ask someone to repeat the sentence. It is your mistake that you have missed out the point. You need to request them in such a way the person should feel like I should repeat for him. Understand or not? So whenever those kind of people calls no, and they say like, I'm sorry, in the very different manner, immediately I will ask them, your company has given the training, how to behave with the customer. When you are not able to hear something, how to request to the customer to repeat the sentence. Anyone, lot of people, I scold them like that. And I ask them, go and first get the train by your company and then come back. Ask me how to request someone again. Okay? So whenever you are requesting something, your word should not be something like throwing word. It must be something soft word. It should feel like, oh, I need to give him. Okay? So this is the tips for the day for everyone. If suppose someone is speaking, I'm sorry, you ignore him. But when you request to someone, don't say, I'm sorry. Say, I'm sorry, please come again. The person, 100% sure the person will repeat, guarantee. In case if you are scolding him saying, I'm sorry, he will say no. If you want to repeat also, he will say, no, I will not repeat. Let's go ahead. Import. Don't react. This happened with a very good experienced people also. Okay, this kind of things will happen. Not only new people, very good experienced people also. Let's go, write it. Const name call hook1 equal to pat arrow method I will follow directly. Inside that, export your file name. What is the function name? So now your file name is not a component. Your function name is a component. You can change the definition. Okay. We have remember from beginning till we are not aware of anything. Now in one file you are writing you can write multiple functions. Okay. The hook says the same. In one file we can write multiple functions. So when we are writing multiple function in one file, so that time you cannot say your file is a component. Your function will become as a component. So in this example, hook 1 is going to be a component. In fact, till now, whichever the component we have created, in all the component, your function only is the component. The function name itself is a component. Just file we have written in the beginning and we wrote the definition, thinking like in the first sort of function is the component, then it may be little mislead you, or maybe you will think overload. Okay, so now we are going to change the definition. In a file, the file name will be anything and the component name can be anything. And in one file, there can be multiple component also. How that will be, we are going to learn one by one. Okay, now come down below, right here called return a division class name equal to okay, class name. Anyway, you have not followed the class name here, so why we are writing the class name? Let's keep directly paragraph division. Now write inside the division react use state simple example. Reactjs simple example. Come down below. We will write this file. Let's create two button also here. One button first. Let me, or maybe you can write here. Click to plus 5, click to minus 5. Suppose there is a two button. Oh, but why I am going on to this many deep level? That is not required as of now. First, we need to understand the basic structure. So let's write it here. Call this file in your component and add under the routing. Call the file under the app.js and we will try to load it and see our page is loading or not. Hope we can call the file under the routing. Come to your app.js file and import that. You keep importing, the static pages will remove later once we get some more page. So this is called hook 1 and it is going to come from hook hook is the folder name slash hook1.js. Hook is the folder name slash hook1.js. Okay, hope we are written. Now come down here. I will add here under the link. One link, you can give hook 1 only. Give here hook 1. Right here also hook 1 itself. Hook 1. Come down below. Right here. Hook 1. Hook 1. And you can call here Hook1 is the name of your component. Hook digit 1 is the path name. Okay. Or if you have a confusion, keep here my hook. Why we are writing hook? So we can write here my hook as a path name and the component name called as a hook1. So in browser URL, if the value will be my hook1, it will load which file? Hook1 component. We can see here the page is loading or not. Hope the page is loaded. SRC app cannot resolve the hook/hook1. Why? Hook1, what I called here? Hook or hooks? Sorry, here the folder name is hooks. Here, at this point, you have to keep as a hooks. Hooks/hook1.js. Hooks is the folder name. Hooks/hook1.js. Hooks/hook1.js. Not loading. Now it should load. Yeah, hooks1. It's saying here. Use React, use state, simple example. ना बुक्स को आप कहाँ बना रहे हो क्लास का Books/book1.js. Now it is book1, export book1. Okay, still here inside the books. H-double-O-K-S books. .js is optional. ये क्या हुआ? My hook page one. Hook one page will follow similarity. Okay, let's go next. Anyone not working? Now come to the file. If the file calling the way you have understood, then good. We need to work on that.
My code is not working.
Check this is one, no? This much is the file, hook file. Compare first hook one.js.
I think there is a problem in app.js. I do it's at taken by default. Sir, do we need to delete the city, my city?
Right?
Oh, sorry.
We have not deleted anything.
Sir, please scroll down.
See, number one, you see your file imported here.
Yeah, imported, sir.
Number two, give this path. Number three, add this condition.
Yes, sir, I did. It's not working. Can I send my code in the chat?
Send. You can send in chat.
Yes, sir, I'm sending.
Hook one.js not added.
What?
Under import hook one from hooks, hook one.js, we need to add component.
Yeah, I added now.
No, you added only the hook one.js also required, right?
.js is optional. You can leave that.
It is optional.
Here all the lines have not come. You can send the roots part.
Okay. Wait, sir.
You are in laptop or system? Where are you?
And laptop, sir.
You can share your screen.
Sir, please enable to share my screen.
Yeah, share quickly.
Sir, it is visible?
Keep full screen.
Yes, sir.
File name is hook1.js. Go to the hook1.js. Okay, come to that file again, app.js. Go up in the beginning. Upper side.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Import hook1 from dot slash hook slash hook1. Okay, come down below. You have written link to my hook1. My hook1. In my hook1, after double quote, there is some space, line number 31. And link tag L will be capital. You have use small L.
Okay. Yeah, it is. Thank you, sir. Working now.
Okay, so come to this file and right here first a constant variable like city list equal to store at least 4 city name. Example Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune, then Chennai. Now after that, if suppose if you want to print Mumbai, how we can print the Mumbai here?
Using index.
We have to print using index, city list of 1, city list of 2, city list of 3. In React.js, not only React.js, in JavaScript, we have a concept of array destructuring. Suppose in this array, suppose 20 elements are there, 20 city names are there. Assume 20 city names are there. And after that, you have defined an array in the beginning of the page, and inside the page, you are keep using the position. Okay. Now suppose there is a 20-30 elements inside the array. You are 100 lines below. Now you want to print a particular city name. What we have to do? We need to go up and check on which position that particular city is there. Then come down and print that position and city. Right? That is the only option we have. For example, if I print here, city list of 2. It will give me Pune. City list of 3 will give me the Chennai. Like that, suppose there is a 200 city name and we have created an array in the beginning, and inside the page we are keep using that array, every time city name we want to access. So we'll go to the particular place and we'll see the okay, this particular level and particular position come and print. That way it will work. Array destructuring is like, suppose inside the array 100 elements are there and we are printing in that way, it will become difficult for you. If the position will be mismatched, you will get the different value itself. Now come, how the array destructuring going to help you? Create another constant. Inside the constant, con, inside that constant, same values, same array you copy from here, paste here, const, const. Remove the double quote from everywhere. After that, city list. Now inside the city list, how many elements were there? 4 element was there. 4 variable got created. See, Bangalore is a constant. It will hold the first value. Mumbai is the second constant. That will hold the second value. Pune is the third constant. It will hold the which one? Pune. And the Chennai is the fourth constant. It will hold the Chennai. Now at this place, if I'll go and I will print here directly Pune. We can print directly here called Pune. It will work. No need to remember the position. Do you need to remember the position now? No, because inside the list, array list, whichever the element was there, you created a constant, and in that constant just you transfer all the array. Now position wise the value of the city list will go, and position wise it will store under the each variable. Now at this place what we can do easily, Pune, Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, just without any doubt you keep using. There is no need of the position. Suppose I want to print the Chennai, I will go here and directly I will print here called Chennai. So this becomes a what? Array destructuring. Okay, you made a array destructuring method and technique, and using that directly what you are able to do, you are able to call the element itself. No need to call the position. Check now it is working or not. Check in the browser, coming.
Working, sir.
Yeah, it's printing Pune, Pune 2 times, Chennai. Like all 3 values are printing. People ask in interview, what is the array destructuring? In case if you are able to explain through the some kind of theory explanation is okay. In case not able to explain, you can write and then also you can guide them. Create a similar like array, just transfer like that and say this is called array destructuring. In case they ask why we follow this method, explain them. Suppose I have 100 elements. I want to print that without for loop. Sometime I need particular element, sometime I need particular element. I have to go in the top and I have to read the position, right? And then I need to come down and print it, right? If position will be wrong, then it will give the wrong value. So better than that, what I will do, entire array element I will transfer into the constant, and directly constant also same variable and element also same, maybe same or maybe different. Look at here, Mumbai, right? I can do here ABC. Now ABC is holding at the place of Mumbai position, right? Bangalore is going to Mumbai, Bangalore. Now Mumbai will go to where? ABC. Let me print here ABC. Print here call ABC. Check now. No. ABC. ABC should print the Mumbai. Write it and confirm once. Array destructuring. If this line, two line we understood, then this next line we are going to understand. If this line is not clear, next line will not clear. So in this what we did, we have a list of element inside the array. That entire list of element we transfer into another variable. And that variable can be same also and can be different also. If it is the same variable, remove double quote, different variable, then also remove double quote. So see, Bangalore, ABC, Pune, Chennai is a constant now. It's a variable, but it is holding the value from where? City list. From the city list, whichever the value come, position wise, it will go and it will hold here. Then you will ask, can I keep the same number of element what we have here? So you should keep same number of element. Reason is what? If suppose if you are not keeping here ABC, then count will be mismatch and value will go from somewhere to somewhere. So we have to keep the equal number of elements. Definitely, because this is the automatic process. We have to do it automated. It should not be static manually. Okay. Now come there. If this line is working, then next line I'm going to write here. Okay, next line I'm going to write here at this place. Call in the beginning. If function, we are going to call now predefined components. From where? From the React. Okay, the predefined function name is called, that is for a state management, that is called use state. Use state. What is going to help? We are going to see that. Call the use state.
Predefined function.
Yes, that is called hook function.
Right. Sorry for disturbing. If we assign like this way, destructuring, this destructuring value, this is also like one type of constant we are declaring somewhere. Okay.
We are creating multiple constant.
What is the use of this one? Where we can do? It's like it's indicated as a string type of index. General, what I understanding that one. For example, constant city list it is the Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune, Chennai it is there. It index start with 0, 1, 2, 3 actually. So instead of that one, we are given that one as a here string names. Actually, ABCD the string names generally. Pune it is string.
Yes.
What is the overall benefit of generally?
Benefit is something else that we are going to learn. In this, you understood, no? The list of the array. List of the array. Inside array, we have a list of elements. Inside the list of elements, I have given the idea also. I am printing the position number 2. Right? Suppose inside this city list, there is a 100 city. Assume, hope you are listening properly. Suppose,
Yes.
suppose there is a 100 city name. Okay, 100 city name. And you are going to print that particular city name somewhere. Okay, you want to print a particular city name somewhere. particular city name somewhere, particular city name somewhere. Now there is 100 element inside your array. So how you will remember which city is available on which position? You have to look inside the code again and again.
Yeah.
Then only you will understand, yes, the Mumbai is available on one position and the Pune is available on two position. You have to look into the code, then only you will get to know. Now suppose if I do like this, suppose for example, I wanted to print the Mumbai, not Mumbai, Pune. So what I did, I went here and I counted 0, 1 and then 2. Then I given here city list of 2. Now suppose there is 100 elements. I want to print somewhere called Kolkata. I will go and search Kolkata will be available on 30 position. I will come and print here city list of 30. Next, suppose I need to search called Hyderabad. Hyderabad is available at 80 position. I need to go and count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 80 and then I will cut to okay, Hyderabad is available on 80 position. So here what will happen? Difficulties will come or not?
Yes.
Now if I use this method, what will happen? To print Hyderabad, I don't have to, now in this example, I have this many elements. Now I want to print the Chennai. I no need to search the where is the position of Chennai. Directly I can print here Chennai. Now the Chennai is not a value, it is a constant. Chennai is a constant. Okay. What is holding that? It is holding the value also as a Chennai only. Right. Suppose inside the project after 300 lines below, suppose you have written here and you have written 2000 lines. After 2000 line below you are somewhere, you want to print Pune there. So what you will do? You will come up in the beginning and find okay 0, 1, 2 and then 3. Then you will come to Chennai is available on third position. Again go down and print there which one? Chennai. Now what this method is helping you? Instead of going and reading and counting the position, directly do the destructuring. And after that, what will happen? You no need to look into the position. Print directly the name of the element, it will work. Then you will ask, is it suitable for the bulk array? No, it is suitable for only single dimensional array. Okay. Now, based on this method, this use state is going to work. Use state is based on that array destructuring method. What is under use state? We are going to see now. Look at here. Come down. Right here. Console.log. You can also write. Everyone should write. Use state. Use state function. Use state. S is capital. Hope you will follow the camel case rule.
Sir,
Tell me, sir.
sir, nothing has been shown in my that link, hook one link.
Which one link?
Hook one link, sir, it is showing blank.
Wait, no, it will console.log will not come in browser. You know that? Console.log will come in console.
No, sir, that part.
And that's what look
So
at
that
it.
H1 React used heading this one and this Pune, Chennai, Mumbai. This one is also not showing.
You have made some mistake. Replace this code.
Okay, sir.
Okay. After this, let's come inside. Let's come to your browser, reload your page. Maybe hook one page you can reload. One warning should be there everywhere inside the page. Go to your, what you see, warning is coming everywhere. Because we have not followed one particular element, that warning will come. Okay, let's come here. Warning is the next matter. We can fix that warning. Go to the console. Go to the console. Okay. In console, first clear this all. In console, clear for everything. Go to the console. Clear everything. After clearing everything, hope you are on the My Hook 1 page. Reload the page again. These errors are coming from other pages because we have made so many pages, no, and we have not followed the key properties. So this error come from there. Okay, that error we can fix. That is not big deal. Look at here. Let me go here and reload the page again. After reloading the page, here some warning is coming. We have solution for that. You will look at this point. Let me increase the font size. Okay, I have increased the font size. So you can see one line here. One line is saying call. Okay. Or first we should fix this problem itself. Then we'll come, else everywhere it is giving this warning. See, the warning is coming directly here. So first we should clear the warning, then we'll come back there. Okay, so come, how many components we have created? This error is coming, this error is coming, this is the known error. What is that? If you look into the service page, in service page also this error will come. Everywhere, all the pages this error will come. Everywhere this error will come. It is a warning. Okay, why? What is that warning says? This warning says come to your service file. I'll guide you. We have one service list file. Clear that error, then we'll continue. Else again, every page that error will come. Warning will come. In the service page, when I went to the service page and I reloaded the pages. After going to the service page, if I reload the page, okay, this error comes, right? This errors, our services, something, right? Look at here. So in the service file, you see here, the field set you are generating dynamically. It is inside the map function. Now in React has something called DOM, document object model. Okay, it's work based on virtual DOM. Dynamically, it's create the element. Okay, that concept come into the DOM. So dynamically, it's create the element. So at this place you can see the field set is creating dynamically. It is under the map function. React DOM wanted to know the field set you are creating, how to identify the field set. It is unique ID or same, it's a unique or same. That meaning field set, the React is saying here, when you are creating a field set dynamically, you must give an ID to your field set. Why? Because later you want to modify, later you want to delete, later you want to hide, later you want to show, later you want to apply some effect, then how React will understand? So React says like, whenever you are rendering any element, when you are creating any dynamic element, you must give an ID for that element. Okay, so as of now, the field set we are creating here, if I go to my page here, we can see total 5-6 field set is generating. But how the React will get to know which field set have what ID? ID we have not mentioned. Now JavaScript, it's actual problem of the JavaScript. So inside the React, see here, what is it? Each child in the list should have a unique key. there must be a unique key. Now, what is the key? Key is called a property. Okay. So in JavaScript, normally we write ID, and then under the ID we send the data. Now React says like ID you can use. That is the one way. If you are writing pure JavaScript, write ID. But if you are following the React, then instead of ID, there is another property that React is familiar with. That is called this one. Called as a key property. Instead here in JavaScript, what we write? Suppose if I write here ID equal to index. So what will happen? What is the value of index every time? The value of index is every time
Flower.
flower, because index is a variable. Index is a variable here. So what will happen now? Every time, what is the value of index? 0, 1, 2, 3. So the ID of the field set will become as a 0, 1, 2, 3. Your Java SE wanted to do the same thing, saying like, if it is your project is based on pure JavaScript, then use the ID. ID must be unique. So here what will happen? Index will be 0, 1, 2, 3. Every field set will have any unique ID. But we are under the React. React says like ID you ignore here and follow which property? Call it a key property. Key is a property. What is the key? Key is the property. What is the use of that? It used to create your element as a unique element. Every element. When to use? Whenever we use the map function. Whether table, tr, ts, td, anything. Whenever we are generating an element dynamically, we must give the key to every element as a unique. Then question is how to get the unique? Because of that, only from beginning, I have put a habit to capture the index. Now index will help you and every field set will become a unique element. So add this property here. Then in each component, we need to go and add this one. Then after that error will get fixed and then we'll come to the hooks method. So hope you are following. Go to the service page and write here key equal to index. What is the key? Key is the property like the ID. We are making a unique ID for every element. We are creating a unique key for every element. Then how the key will come, where will get the unique content? Then better index is a unique 0, 1, 2, 3. Use index as a key. So for every field set, the key will be different. 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. React DOM will understand all the field set are unique field set.
Sir, what is virtual DOM?
अभी ये लिख लो, बहुत लंबा कहानी है that I cannot say now.
Okay.
You can read some theory on internet also. You are creating this one, no, field set. This becomes a dynamic element. DOM is document object model. Okay, virtual meaning is what? We are sitting nowadays in home. Are we visible anywhere? Not visible. It's called virtual.
Yes.
So similar way, when you run a page, what will happen? You are not writing aesthetically. Look at here. If anyone will come here, he will find how many elements? Only one. But once he run in the browser, how many it will generate? 10 it will generate, 5 it will generate. So that becomes a what? Virtual element you are creating. Where? Under the browser. Okay. So that activity will be handled by another library of JavaScript. That is called as a DOM, document object model. So React will say, I will create a virtual element. Okay, means what? Dynamic element I will create. Okay, and those things come under where? Virtual DOM. Virtual DOM. So if anyone asks virtual DOM, what is that? You can say when we create a dynamic element, maybe through JavaScript or through the React, and that after creating the dynamic element, we push inside the browser. So browser is a document. Inside we are pushing the element. Now these elements are coming dynamically. So this is called a virtual DOM, and this is being handled by whom? Our JavaScript DOM element, DOM library. Okay, so read some theory also, you will get more idea. But this what you are generating here, you are generating as a virtual element. Okay, where? Under the browser. So entire this activity will be going to call it what? Virtual DOM. Okay, write it. Then we have to go to the other component also. 4, 5 component we have created. We need to add in everywhere. Okay, so hope we done that. Next, what we have? Next, we have one more component that is called service we made. Next, we have called book. Let's go to the book list, book.js file. In the book.js file also, here we are generating the dynamic element. TR we are generating. So for TR, you give as a key. Key as a index or anything should be unique. Anything should be unique. So at this place, you are generating the dynamic TR and finally you are pushing inside the DOM. Hope ready for this also. For book page also you have made. Now we have one called user. Go to the user page. In the user page also, we are generating the paragraph here. So for p tag, you can write key property. In fact, we are going to create our own property. Okay, we are going to create our own property once we
Sir, open service.js, please, sir.
which file?
Service.js.
Service.js. In that you need to add only one line here, key. In the field set, you need to add key as a props.
Sir.
Inner level element no need to add. Only outer level element. We are generating here paragraph, there is no need for the paragraph. Because the paragraph is the part of field set. Now using the tree structure, DOM will understand where is the paragraph. Okay, we have idea of CSS by tag parent child. It will find the parent and inside the parent how many child. And is child which position of the child. It will find easily. So DOM says like you just take care of the outer element. Okay, parent if you make unique, then inside I can find out the easily. Okay, so do you need this content?
Sir, I did. Thank you.
Okay, working fine then book I have made, user I have made. What is next? Next is called city. City.js file. Is it okay? This is also dynamic only. So everywhere we have access the key property. Index we can use everywhere. Key as a index. Now it will not give any warning message in any component. So we will remember from today onwards, whenever we are creating any map function, under the map function, if we return any element must have a key as a unique.
Sir, open book.js, sir.
Sir, can you please run your program in console?
Yeah, so here
Okay, sir, done, sir.
home file also we have something dynamic, nothing. Go here. Reload the page once. See in home file, in console, one error says TRTD. It look like previous error. I will clear that. Again, I'll refresh. Think T head T body. Which file? Which file is that? Table TR. Any file we have?
Yes, sir. It is
Hook1.js.
hook one.
In hook1, what we have written? In hook1, this TR related error comes from where? Validate DOM string cannot appear child of index.js file something browser generated app dot something. In some file, are we doing anything? No, let me check. Maybe some file
This one is right. Book.js, I think.
book.js file. T head we have,
Yes.
TR we have separate, T head we have, T body we have. Under the T body we have the TR. Now T body is closed, T head is also closed. Okay, now this is this one. What is saying? It is saying like T head T body to your code match the DOM tree generated by browser TR TA. Why this error? Okay, so one place this error comes from. Okay, let me look into the app.js file. In app.js file, I have nothing. You people also have any error? Oh, ho. Hey, we have problem in app.js file. Table you have written here. And it is saying like, it is not saying to create a child level element. See here. What it says like, inside Angular and React, if you are creating a table, T head, T body, and T foot is compulsory. Okay, T head, T body, or T foot is here. It says like child table add a T body, T head, or T foot to your code to match the DOM generated browser something. Okay, so this place here, nothing to worry. Just before TR, open the T head, and after the TR, close the T head. In which file? App.js. Then now it will follow each and every rule of your DOM. Will follow each and every rule of the DOM.
Working, sir. Now it's not showing any error.
No any error.
No error, sir.
Okay, so we can go to all the pages. City, user, books, service. In the service, one error it says okay. It says like here at P root something. Okay, in service what we have? Oh, so at this place, hold on. In the service file, the paragraph we have generated for this also we have to give the index. Okay, no problem. Right here, key equal to index 2 you can write. For which file? Under the service file, the second loop paragraph we have, there we can give index 2.
Sir, it show index 2 is not defined.
Index 2 here only, yeah. Look at here, index 2.
Oh, sorry. Done, sir.
Sir, it is saying that TD cannot appear as a child of T head.
Where
Sir.
where is not saying?
Sir, the warning is saying that uh, TD cannot appear as a child of T head in app.js.
We have given just now, no, here solution. In app.js, we have given just now solution T head. T head we kept and
Yeah, TD cannot appear as a child of T head.
where is the error?
TD is a child of T head that cannot appear as a child of T head
For me, there is no
as per React DOM.
replace to TD. See here, what is that? For me, there is no any error here.
No, sir, there is no error.
If you have error, TD replace with the TD, TH. If you have error, TH replace with the TD, or this will replace by the T body. Under the T body, TD can come, no? Fine, T8 will not come, but under T body it can come. Replace as a T body. Okay, then check. T body. Here. One cell padding, P capital. User cell padding, camel कैसे नहीं है? यहाँ पे नहीं. Table का एक question.
Done. Now it is not showing any error.
Book. Cell padding, P capital. Not showing error.
Whatever the parameter we are passing in map function, the same index only you have to give us, sir.
Index, because index is the unique element everywhere. Index is, it is not necessary it will be only index. You can keep some other things also here that should be unique. Padding,
And
P capital.
means each JS file, right?
Huh?
Each component
Uh,
should be unique. Suppose in this service.js, I can give it some index one. In other JS file, I can give some index two.
anything you can give, that is not wrong.
Okay. But each map function, the name should be different.
For each
Suppose-
map function.
Suppose in this service.js, we have two times we have used
Yes.
the map.
Yes, yes, yes. Should be different. Error है. Cell padding और P capital है. कहाँ capital है? C double L P double D I. Okay. Go to browser, clear this. This is old array. Now reload again. What is this? It's like index.js. App.js. Index. App.js. In app.js. Where is it? Open the app.js. Cell padding. Okay, so now, so this all error is gone and your page hopefully is error free now. Now you come to the back page. Which page? What we have written in the hook one page. In hook one page, in hook one page, I have printed here console.log. Okay, it is saying Bangalore, you have not printed anywhere. Let me print Bangalore also. why he is feeling like you have created but not used. Okay. So let me go ahead here now. Use state, right? Use state function I printed. Now let me come to the console here. Clear everything. Refresh the page. Refresh the page. And let me go to the hook one. Look at here. When I went to the hook one, what is printing? How many parameter? It is a square bracket. Inside a square bracket, how many parameter? 2 parameter. 2 parameter. Now let me click here. First is undefined and second is F. What is the F is? Look at here. The first position is undefined and second position is F. F is a function. If you look into the code, see, read again, see again. Hope all are there. Okay, I clear this. I went to some other component. Let me come back to the hook. See here. How many parameters? 2. One is undefined and second one is called F. F in the sense, if I click here, it is saying first parameter is undefined, second parameter is a function. So what I have printed is, I have printed here called this one, called as a use state. So use state is giving how many parameters? Check properly. Use state, when I did console.log, how many parameter? 2 parameter, right? First is undefined and second is F. Inside our array, how many parameter? Multiple parameter. Now let me go here. So use state is giving 2 parameter. First parameter is undefined, second parameter is function. Let me write here this line, a constant, and inside that I will put here called ABC, not ABC. Okay, let me put ABC only, comma, XYZ equal to use state. Now remember, use state has given how many value? How many parameter? 2 parameter. First one was undefined and second one was function. First parameter was undefined and second one was as a function. Okay, ABC I have already used here, because of that it shows ABC error for ABCX. Let me write here. ABCX I'll write here. Okay. Look at here now. Now ABC, so use state give 2 parameter. For example, I'll write here a square bracket. Use state has given 2 parameter. One was called undefined. Second one was called as a function. As a F. F in the sense something like this as a function. Something like this, right? Now, yes. Undefined will go to which variable? ABC. ABC. And this function will go to where? XYZ. ABC become as a variable and XYZ become as a function. Clear, no? ABC become as a variable. Variable is by default is undefined because there is no value at all. So by default is coming as undefined, but place is there. Place is there. Okay. So for ABC become as a variable, and inside what is the value by default? Undefined. And XYZ is holding which one? Function. So XYZ will work like a function. ABC will work like a variable. Now suppose ABC was undefined by default. If I'll put here 10, then what? Okay, the 10 you leave it first. Let me come down below. Write one more constant. Counter. Update me equal to use state. Now you tell me. Counter is a variable. As per this structure we saw in console, no? Counter becomes a variable. Update may become a function. Clear? Now yes, inside the counter, there may be a requirement. You have to pass some default value. Because variable was undefined. If I call somewhere inside the page, it may give undefined. The question is what type of value you want to store in counter? A string or number or array or boolean or object, depend on our wish. Suppose you want to pass as a number. You want to pass some default value. Maybe you can put 0. So now counter is not undefined. Counter will hold how much by default? 0. Maybe if I put here call hello. Now under the counter what will come? Hello will come.
Hello.
There may be scenario under the counter. We can pass like this. A square bracket. Now the counter becomes a array. So the first parameter is the variable and second parameter is the function. But twist starts from here. What is that? Counter. Suppose inside a counter I given as a 10 by default. Counter is update me is a function. It will not hold the value. Update me is a function. It will not hold the value. Value will be given to whom? Variable. Whenever you pass any default value, you think like it will go to function. No. Function will never hold the value. Function will give the value to variable. Now variable is responsible to hold the value. Now the counter becomes a variable, whereas update may become as a function and default value becomes as a 10. But you can see in the beginning const is applied. Const is a constant. The value of counter no one can change except update me. Update me is a function that will change the value of counter, update the value of counter, delete the value of counter. Like for every variable, there will be one function. Because you can see in the beginning, which one is applied? Const is applied. Const will not allow to change the value of counter variably. Const will say, yes, you want to cut the iron, go and bring another iron. You cannot cut the iron by plastic. We have heard, no, iron cut by iron only. Right? So here what we have? React hooks has given a function use state. Use state give two parameter. First parameter is the variable, second parameter is the function. And here React says like use constant. Else what will happen? Anytime the value will get changed. Anyone can change the value. So that protection also we need to apply. So what keyword we follow? Const keyword we follow. Now const keyword says counter is a constant. No one can change the value. But our requirement says we have to change the value of counter. Then hook say, don't worry, I have given a function. Which function? Update me. Now update me is the responsible to change the value of counter. Yes. Whether you want to add, you want to delete, you increase, decrease, array, string, anything. But other function, no one can change the value of counter except update me. The variable is also your wish and the function is also your wish. Write any variable and any function, but it will get derived from where? Use state. So we will work on this. It will be interesting if you understand this particular use state. If you understand, then you will understand. Oh, now you tell me the meaning of this line is there or not. If directly if I come to this point, you will say why you are writing this. Because of that, I have spent 10 minutes time to understand this point. Here I have some value. I'm trying to transfer somewhere. Similar way, use state has some value. How many? 2 value. I'm transferring into another one. In that first is function variable and second is the function. Now, next like tomorrow, once we log in, we will understand the state management. I will create simple function will write to do increment, decrement. Some function will write to count the number of clicks, how many. So to understand, okay, how a state is working, how I'm maintaining the state of a variable. Okay, at which point, what is the value? When got changed? All will get handled by whom? State management. Okay. So we'll see you tomorrow. Videos already I have sent you in your chat. In the link itself you have received today, right? Link
Yes, sir.
morning.
Yes, sir, yeah.
All videos was there. Remaining today video, you can get it tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. See you tomorrow then.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, video will upload directly in the link.
No. Today I have send you. That is because one person has not attended the classes. Okay. He came in between. So again, it was the problem for him. So yesterday even I have spent some time. I was in the fever yesterday. I have not taken other classes. Morning I uploaded and then I sending the link. It will follow for everyone.
Rai, where you send that link, Rai? That
You are in the group. You can send me hi in my mobile phone. I will add you in the group. This is the number 8792462607. In this number 8792462607. In WhatsApp, you can send me hi and your name. I'll create a contact and I will add in the group. And then the link is available in the group. I will forward it.
Sure, Rai. Thank you, Rai.
Okay.
Sir, please add me in that group also.
You can